Live from the Edge Ice Arena in Bensonville, we have the AHAI Girls High School Hockey State Championship. It's the semifinals between number 2 Fenwick and number 3 Glenbrook. Hello, everyone. Alongside Luke Jordan, we've got Dylan Ward standing by rinkside. I am Chris Dubiel. Welcome into the SHL Network. We've got a great matchup here between two teams neck and neck in girls high school hockey, looking for a chance to go to the UC.
Yeah, neck and neck is an understatement, Chris. This is going to be a great matchup. These are two teams that ended up splitting throughout the tiering and regular season matchups, 2-2, and this will be their 5th meeting. These two teams have seen each other before, but I'm very curious to see who will come out on top in the most important game of the year.
Well, let's send it down to the rink where Dylan Ward is rinkside with the assistant coach for Glenbrook. That's Danielle Carasoni.
Thanks, guys. Coach, Amanda Rosen, freshman from GBN, had a hat trick to get you guys here in the Elite Eight against Maine. What can you say about her performance in the quarterfinals?
So Amanda is always a really good team player. She's also really good for morale. One of the things that you don't see on the ice is what she does to help hype up the team. So she's fantastic on the ice, scoring for us, carrying the puck, passing the puck, but she's also doing great things to hype up the team. So not only was it integral to make sure that she had those points for us, but she also did a lot to make sure that the team was hyped up to help support.
You guys are playing Fenwick for the 5th time. You're 2-2 against them. Of course, we are at AHAI Ice, but Fenwick does play home games here. They'll have the home bench. You guys are virtually the away team for this one. How does that affect your approach coming into this one?
You know, when we look at it, I don't really worry too much about home or away. The most important thing that we always talk about at every game is the girls need to focus on playing their game. We need to make sure to worry about our specific game. We don't play down to any team, so we don't worry about being on home ice or away ice. In our mind, a game is a game, regardless if it's on our home ice, if it's on somebody else's home ice, or if it's next week, hopefully at the United Center.
Yep, 1 win away from the United Center. Best of luck here tonight.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Dylan. It's a great way to look at it, especially, you know, these teams play so many tournaments and you play so many road games and neutral site games that you've got to be able to win in other rinks away from home and can't really let the venue affect your game too much. So some great perspective there from Glenbrook. Meanwhile, you got Fenwick playing on their home rink in one of the biggest games of the year, aside from the state championship, arguably the biggest game of the season. And they'll try to take advantage. It's well documented that this arena is just loaded with funny bounces, weird caroms, just anything you can think of. Coaches will tell their players to expect the unexpected when they play here at the Edge.
Yeah, for sure. Even when I played here a year ago in the state playoffs, there's even a weird sound to the boards that you can hear down on the ice. There are a lot of unique things about this rink. And you talk about Fenwick being on home ice, but they are missing a key scorer in Ella Scotty. She's had 2 hat tricks and 6 multi-goal games on the year, and they're going to be without her in the biggest home game, quote-unquote, per se, of the season.
Yeah, that's one of 3 All-Staters for the Fenwick hockey team. Glenbrook's got 4. And one of these two teams looking ahead to the United Center. We look back at the history of state championships. Glenbrook looking to get back to the state title game. They won back-to-back titles in 07 and 08. And they got one in 2017 as well. Fenwick won in 2019.
Yeah, Chris, you talk about that 2017 state championship for Glenbrook. I went to GBS, as many know, and my sophomore year, that was one of the more fun days, heading to the United Center to see those girls play.
Look to get an opportunity with this group. You mentioned they went 2-2 against the Fenwick Friars. And they went loss, win, did Glenbrook. You go back all the way to the tiering round back in September. That was the first time these two teams faced each other. They lost in September and October, Glenbrook was able to take victories in their December 3rd and January 7th matchups, and Maria Zhang had a lot to do with that, scoring 2 goals in each of those games. So we'll keep an eye on number 28 in the white and purple. For Fenwick, when they were victorious, it was Caitlin Dill, number 2 in black. She was getting on the scoreboard, had a pair of goals in the first matchup and added a goal in the other. As these teams will get lined up for the opening faceoff, Fenwick in their black, white, and silver. Glenbrook in the white, purple, black, and they got a little bit of silver as well. As there's the drop of the puck. We are underway in this one. Starting goaltenders, Emma Rickley for Fenwick, and down to the goal to our right, Casey Stockbridge for Glenbrook, as we're going to have the game's first chance. Cutting in, and the puck slipped away there from Sophia Berg. Now battle in the corner. The puck comes up to the point. Kennedy with a long shot, deflected just wide of the net by Dill. Glenbrook will clear the zone. There's Amanda Rosen. Runs into the defense of Kennedy. Now Rosen trying to scoop the puck out of the corner. A centering pass. Nobody home at the doorstep, though. It's taken back by Berg. Berg up the right wing. Leads it ahead for Dill, but just out of her reach. Glenbrook will move it back the other way. Zhang will dump and change. Friars tried to break out of the zone, gave it up. Glenbrook is on the attack now after the turnover. Centering pass. Oh, and it just slid right through the goal mouth.
Beautiful chemistry running early for Glenbrook there. Nearly got that opportunity to go in. And those are 3 Glenview Stars members with the chemistry from both clubs showing.
And they may go to different schools, but they've been playing hockey together for a long time. That's a big advantage as you move through the years of playing with familiar teammates. Here's a rush here for Glenbrook. Forced wide. Good defensive effort there by Messersmith. And now picked up by Matkey. Her pass eludes everybody and goes all the way down the ice. Not going to be icing, though, as that one was washed out pretty quickly. And a long pass the other way. That's an icing waved off. Collision in the neutral zone. Fenwick able to dump it in. A bank around the boards. Wunderlich sent it to the middle. Now far side of the rink. Fenwick trying to get something set up, but they're forced out of the zone. Quick re-entry. That's going to be an offside play as McMahon was trying to rush that puck in, but one of her teammates on the far end of the rink was still in the zone.
Pretty fast-moving first period to start. That's our first whistle, if I'm corrected.
Yeah, Luke, you are correct about the first whistle because I was waiting to say something about it. Thank you very much.
Like I said earlier, Dylan, great minds think alike.
I couldn't have thought of a better response for that, Luke.
Got to go with the typical there.
Squibbing puck is scooped up by Glenbrook as it's dumped in by Cammie Hansen.
Listen, cliches are cliches for a reason.
Exactly.
Sometimes you just got to use them. Back the other way. Chased after by McGuire. Put it up the boards towards Hansen. Jumped off her blade. Ledoux's got it. And that headman pass escaped the teammate. Fenwick will try it again. Near side wall, close. Moved it ahead to Dill. Dill with a long wrist shot. In and out of the glove. The goaltender Stockbridge. Fenwick has possession again. As they look to complete a change. Right off the bench. Looking for the pass was Hallberg, but out of her reach. Now bouncing puck. They battle for it in the corner. That pass is turned over and taken away by Zhang. Zhang carries up ice. Takes a wrister, and it's sailed wide of the goal. They'll try to turn it right back the other way, but pass got away from Giglione. And now Hallberg dumps it in. They'll go off for a change. Loose puck turnover. Here's a chance. And unable to get a clean shot off was Wunderlich. Molly Wunderlich centered it. And that went off a skate. Puck is loose. Long wrister deflected wide. Fenwick buzzing a little bit here, but haven't had a clean look at the net. Kennedy lobbed it on goal. Save. Puck is loose. They tried to slip it in front of Eckhand's shot. Looking up high. Didn't get on target. And now here's Zhang going back the other way. Maria Zhang shoots in and out of the glove of the goaltender Rickley.
Zhang's speed is going to be dangerous throughout this game. She can really accelerate quickly.
Yeah, we talked about the hat trick for Amanda Rosen. I believe Zhang had an assist on all three.
Wow.
Another shot, and Rickley to save, and she covers. 9:48 to go here in the first period.
By the way, you talk about Casey Stockbridge in net for Glenbrook. The sophomore, Lainey Flegel, the senior, got the start in the Elite Eight, but they switch it up. As for Fenwick, Emma Reichley, as you said, also started the quarterfinal. She gets the start here for Fenwick.
Yeah, you look at the Glenbrook goaltending statistics and pretty much split right down the middle between starts during the regular season. You see a lot of tandems.
Official's hand is up there.
And there's the whistle. There's the penalty call. It's going to be a cross-check. And the game's first power play will belong to Glenbrook.
Not that it really means anything, guys, but one of these refs has way darker orange sleeves than the other.
Yeah, they're almost red.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Flyers' old orange.
Yeah. You know, I might have said this on the broadcast before, but when I was a kid, I thought that the refs with orange sleeves were actually wearing floaties in case the ice melted, and they were the ones that didn't know how to swim.
That's good stuff. Caitlin Dilla's in the box for the cross-check. Glenbrook goes to work on the power play. They control off the draw. McGuire moves it down low. Rosen. Now back to the point for McGuire. Looking down low towards Hansen. She swept it to the corner. Nobody home for Glenbrook. Fenwick tries to clear, but it's not out. Good keep by McGuire. McGuire keeps it deep once again. There's Rosen trying to center. Puck is loose and taken away by Fenwick, and this time they're able to clear it as far as center.
Guys, Glenbrook with a pretty nice power play, 29.7%. Fenwick, on the other hand, pretty good penalty kill, 90.4%. So a nice special teams matchup we're witnessing right now.
Now here's Roth settling the puck over to the D partner. McGuire sent it far and wide. Held in by Roth. Down low, there's Zhang. Keeping the play alive, McGuire. A lot of board play. You don't like that if you're Glenbrook. Here on the power play. Roth trying to create something. McGuire walking down low. She's forced to put it deep. Centering pass just missed Rosen. That would have been a good opportunity on the man advantage for Glenbrook, but the pass didn't connect. Loose puck at the boards. Rosen gets to it first. Has it in her skates, then able to kick to her stick, then get some help from teammates. Dug out of there by Hansen. 15 seconds left on the power play. A loose puck. Fired up the wall. And Fenwick gets it out. Nearly too many players on the ice for Glenbrook, but they were able to complete the change just in time. Penalty expires. Both teams back to 5-on-5.
I'll take that power play chance there if I'm Glenbrook. You're playing a very good kill, and you got it set up multiple times. You're just making some risky passes.
Long wrist shot into the glove and frozen by Stockbridge. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there, Luke. They had some good looks. They just couldn't get anything at the net. And Fenwick very aggressive, pushing everybody to the outside and not really giving up too much.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Face-off will be out to the right of the goaltender, Stockbridge. And off the draw, Glenbrook has it in their own end. Roth trying to settle a rolling puck. Glenbrook having trouble breaking it out of the zone. Pinching in Kennedy, batted the puck towards the middle. Now Glenbrook able to clear. Loose puck scooped in by Laughlin. Pestered by Dill. 3 players deep on the forecheck for Fenwick. Glenbrook able to escape though, and they move it cross ice. Here's a long wrist shot, sailing wide of the goal. A board battle for the loose puck. Rosen's in there. Oh, a big collision there with Rosen knocking down one of the Friars. Rosen's got the puck, trying to bull her way to the net, and it's forced in behind. And then finally, it's Kennedy for Fenwick coming away with it. Tries to clear the zone. It goes out of play. Experience the excitement of high school hockey at the United Center on Wednesday, March 13th, as the Amateur Hockey Association of Illinois and the Chicago Blackhawks proudly present the 2024 Illinois State High School Hockey Championships in partnership with Richard Group. Catch 3 thrilling championship matchups showcasing the talent of Illinois' rising hockey stars. Secure your tickets now at blackhawks.com/HS Championships. 6:03 to go, first period. We're looking for our first goal of the game.
Boy, guys, that's going to be a really fun day at the United Center. Barrington Phillies already locked in to play the winner of this game in the Girls State Championship at 3:30 p.m. a week from tonight on NHL ice. That's going to be something special.
Yeah, that offense was something special that we just saw earlier as well, guys. They move the puck so well. The shots have smoke coming out of the puck. I mean, they do everything very well.
They are the defending champs, looking to go 2 years in a row. But one of these 2 teams will have something to say about that come next week. And guys, we're officially halfway through determining the matchups for all the games at the United Center.
That's right.
The combined championship game is already all set up. That's going to be Chicago North against the Warriors. And we've got the Phillies in the final, and now we got to figure out one more girls team, and then the Red Division. They'll play Friday in their semis. And Fenwick with the puck in their own zone. Forechecking pressure by Zhang, but Messersmith carried it away from her, and now it's followed up by Julie Matke. Matke got tangled up with the defender, and the puck taken away by Glenbrook. Off the wall, kept in by Fenwick. And cleared out of there by Nagorski. And a steal and a dump in by Alex Ventura. Kind of frantic handling of the puck here in this first period, as neither team's really been able to put a bunch of crisp passes together to lead to scoring chances.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, Chris. I feel like it's a little bit too tight of a grip on the sticks today so far. I mean, a lot of passes ever since the start have just been going a foot or two ahead of the tape, but those are going to start clicking, and we are going to start seeing some nice setups. It's just taken a little bit longer than typical.
Do you think it's any of it has to do with some jitters, knowing what's at stake?
I think for sure. I mean, a chance to play at the United Center, that was on my bucket list when I started high school hockey. I never got to it, and a lot of people won't, but one of these 2 teams will have a dream come true.
Here's a race to a loose puck. Berg gets to it. Oh, and then it's deftly taken away there by Matthias. And now Fenwick keeps the pressure on, though. Ledoux pinching in. but Glenbrook able to break out of the zone. Here's Rosen, walks right in. She drives wide, then makes a drop pass. Good back-checking pressure there by Ledoux. Long shot from the circle, kicked out of there by Reichle. Now Fenwick trying to counterattack. Here's Dill trying to slip through the defense. Caitlin Dill behind the cage, looking to center. Still has the puck, fires a wrister, she scores! Caitlin Dill from the perimeter, let it fly, and Fenwick has the opening goal.
Well, with her friend Ella Scotti out, that puts a bigger spotlight on her. Caitlin Dill, easily considered the star player of this Fenwick team, and she shows why with this beautiful patience that'll get her all the way around the zone. Finally saw a lane from a great angle and pulled the trigger. Beautiful execution from Caitlin Dill.
Top shelf.
Not much of a celly either. Caitlin Dill, number 2 in black, is all business tonight.
Act like you've been there before, and she's definitely been there before.
That's the second goal of the tournament for Caitlin Dill. Fenwick scored 4 times in their win over Burlington West, the 7th seed. And all 4 goal scorers, or Fenwick had 4 different goal scorers in that game, I should say.
Glenbrook with the same score against Maine as well. Both these defenses are really solid, and Glenbrook's looked very nice on the defensive side of things, but I mean, that is just about an impossible shot to defend.
Yeah, it was through traffic from the top of the rings. A lot of bodies in front of the net. That puck had eyes, found the top shelf. We got about 2.5 minutes left in this first period. 1-0 Fenwick here in the Girls State semifinal. Winner takes on the Barrington Phillies. Puck deflected out of the zone. Here's Kennedy near side of the rink. Got some help from Giglione. Giglione's got it. Walks right in with a shot, and it's in and out of the glove before it's covered by Stockbridge.
You know, Luke, I want to go back to a point that you made, and it's that not everyone is going to play at the United Center, and there's a lot of players that are going to play 4 years of high school hockey and not get the opportunity to play on that stage. Barrington was there last year, but like we talked about, for these teams, Fenwick 2019, Glenbrook 2017, none of these players have played at the United Center, at least not representing their high school, so a huge opportunity no matter who goes.
Yeah, no doubt about that. It's definitely a special thing when you can get to that big stage. I mean, a lot of people may not play a bigger game than that if you can make it to the state final at the United Center.
I talked to Matt Melakranakis on prep last year, and he told me as I was entering my senior year, there's not going to be anything like high school hockey. Go enjoy it. And he's playing club for Michigan State, but he said that state game is still by far the favorite for him.
Glenbrook with some pressure here. Rosen from the corner trying to get around a defender. Good play to stay with her. For Fenwick, that was Eleanor Rowe-Smiley. We're down to the final minute here in the first period. 1-0 Fenwick. Glenbrook trying to answer back before time runs out on the first. Rosen controlling the puck. Dropped it back. Here's Roth. Holds. Shoots. That hit traffic in front. Puck is free. And we got a delayed penalty. There's the whistle.
Both arms in the air on that one.
We got another cross check. And this time, the guilty party, well, it's going to be Fenwick again. So we're going to have the second power play of the game. And this is Gabriella Giglione going to the box. 2 for cross-checking. 39 seconds to go in period number 1. And a chance here for Glenbrook to tie the score with a power play.
Yeah, I mean, on that replay, that's a textbook penalty, but I don't even know if Giglione meant it. She was kind of looking up at the point, and all of a sudden she had her stick in front of her and just ran into a Glenbrook skater. But one way or another, she's going to have to spend 2 in the sin bin.
Off the draw, they go to work. Zhang drops it back. Roth for Zhang. .27 seconds left to go in the period. Back to the point. Maddie McGuire, wrister, and that's off the shin pad of Dill. Battle for the puck. Ledoux swept it to the boards. Then Dill trying to get it out. Couldn't. McGuire with 13. We got another penalty. This time it's going to be against Glenbrook. Looks like tripping's the call.
Yeah, I believe that was Caitlin Dill who got wrangled up in sticks, as we'll check the replay here. She starts to come off the circle, and
yeah, a little bump there.
yeah, definitely a little bump. I think that could have potentially slid, but that's another one of those tough 50-50 calls that officials have to make
Oh, what's
every
going
day.
on here? I think
Well, it was Rosen that would have been the one that committed the penalty.
they've got
I would
Zhang in the
believe.
box.
And she's laughing. I think she knows that was not me, but all right, I'll sit it, I guess.
We'll give the refs a little bit of a break. 28 and 29 are close numbers. So maybe just a little mistake IDing the appropriate player. They don't get to see the rebound or the replays like we do. Here's Rosen with 2, and time expires. And Fenwick not thrilled with that shot, coming just a little bit after the buzzer. She let it fly.
Heck, it was a snipe, though.
Yeah. Beautiful shot that goes to the top shelf, and it does not count. Time had clearly expired, but we'll remind you one more time to experience the excitement of high school hockey at the United Center on Wednesday, March 13th, as the Amateur Hockey Association of Illinois and the Chicago Blackhawks proudly present the 2024 State High School Hockey Championships in partnership with Richard Group. Catch 3 thrilling championship matchups showcasing the talent of Illinois' rising hockey stars. Secure your tickets now at blackhawks.com/championships. One of these two teams will get to go there and be part of all the fun next Wednesday. Fenwick's got the 1-0 lead after 1. The only goal of the game so far belongs to Caitlin Dill. Right now her goal is unassisted.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I can recall, that was just Dill who, I believe, caused a turnover and then had that Patrick Kane patience that did her just about a near lap around Glenbrook's defensive zone. And I still think about how that shot was perfectly placed. I mean, real nice start for Fenwick in that first period.
And guys, we're already 11 seconds into it, but we've got 4-on-4 here to start the second period. And 4-on-4 are not something you see a lot in high school hockey, as coincidental minors will keep us at 5-on-5. So there has to be 2 penalties at different times within 2 minutes. And for the girls, I mean, the girls average around 5 penalty minutes combined by both teams per game. So you really don't see a lot of 4-on-4 here for the girls.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if either team can take advantage of the open ice. I personally love 4-on-4 hockey because it's not as I don't know how to even describe it, but you watch 3-on-3 hockey in the overtime in the NHL, and it's almost like it's a different sport out there where guys are just cycling back, waiting until somebody makes a mistake. Whereas 4-on-4 hockey, you've got more man-on-man. Forwards have the D, D have the forwards. It still resembles the 5-on-5 game, albeit with more space out there.
Right, and you have more room to make those fancier plays because it's 4-on-4, but like you said, it is still hockey at its core. That's a really good point, Chris.
And we're underway in the second period. We'll see that 4-on-4 in action for the next minute and 12 seconds. Loose puck. Here's Rosen. Could have a chance. Rosen walking in. Sharp angle. And it went upstairs. I think Reichley might have got a piece. Rosen's got it again. Walks to the middle. Shoots one and a blocker save. Rebound corralled by the Friars. And they'll get it deep. Now from the corner, Fenwick trying to create something. Stuff attempt. Oh, and a save made by Stockbridge. Right at the doorstep, the Friars had a golden opportunity. I believe that was Rose Smiley in front of the cage. Now here's Rosen. Rosen with it again, eludes a defender. Finds a teammate, put it in front, and a backhand shot is stopped. Puck is free and cleared.
Yeah, this 4-on-4 has lived up to his hype so far.
After kind of a messy first period where we didn't see a whole lot of offense, it's starting to open up a little bit more. Slapper from Hansen, and I think she kind of healed the puck as it dribbles in on goal, and Reichley covers it up.
Real solid game from Reichley so far. She's been really confident with that blocker, just punching it away with any puck that comes at the upper body of her.
We just saw that blocker save, but right before the blocker save by Reichley, that sharp angle try from Rosen, that got her right on the crown of the mask.
Yeah.
A dome save. A short power play now for Fenwick as their penalty expired. 15 seconds to go on the Zhang penalty. Fenwick trying to get set up. Dill is forced to dump it in, and that will do it for the advantage for Fenwick. Both teams are at full strength. 2 minutes gone by here in the second period. A 1-0 Fenwick lead here in the semifinals. Backhand shot from Dill sails wide. And Glenbrook trying to clear it. They will. Scooped up by Zhang, fresh out of the box. But then steered off of the puck. Oh, that pass hit a skate, and it jumped right to Zhang. But all she's able to do is chip the puck in deep. A corner battle for the puck. Rosen trying to dig it out of there. And it finally squirts free to Messersmith. And then Matke up the wall, held in by Glenbrook. Near side, it's Rosen trying to center, blocked off by Dill. She moves it to Close. L. Close up the left wing. Shoots! That's off the side of the net. Puck is loose and pushed to the boards by Glenbrook. Carried on now by Rosen. Amanda Rosen dumps it in. Rimmed around the wall by Fenwick. Now loose puck. Chased into the corner. Glenbrook's own centering pass. That's off the paddle of the goaltender, Stockbridge. And then Zhang settles it, put it to the boards, not out. Could be a chance here for Fenwick. Centering pass picked off by Maddie McGuire. But then her pass is stolen. Wunderlich to the far side. Dropped it back to the point. Long shot, blocked away, and just gets out of the zone. June McMahon with the puck. Eludes a forechecker. McMahon slicing through the middle of the ice. All the way to the net. And a blocker save is made by Stockbridge on a nice wrister there by McMahon. Bernardi long shot. That's off a shin pad. And Glenbrook able to clear it out of there. Back they go the other way, one-on-one. Zhang walks, shoots, and a blocker save by Reichley. Teams trading chances once more. 1-goal hockey game here at the edge. Nagorski trying to get by Bernardi. She's forced to dump it in. Put around the boards by Ledoux. Far side wall, Giglione tried to saucer it out with a backhand. Didn't get cleared. Bernardi under pressure, able to elude one. And got some help there from Hallberg, and Fenwick dumps it in. Friars trying to keep the pressure on. Long flipper, save made, puck is loose, and they flail away at the rebound. The referee lost sight of the puck and blew the play dead. I also think maybe the net came off.
Yeah, and not only that, I don't mind that whistle as well. I mean, Stockbridge got piled in her own net right there, you see, and that is not easy to recover from when half your body's already crossed the goal line. So I think if Fenwick would have potted that, it would have gone as a no goal anyway, or it should have at least.
Yeah, good call there, Luke. I mean, even if it wasn't a penalty, there's definitely some incidental contact there. You see that goal, that call made pretty often in the NHL when they wash out a goal, but then they don't assess a penalty because it was just an incidental contact, a hockey play, but the goaltender still wasn't allowed to play their position. 9:47 to go here in period 2. 1-0 Fenwick. Game's only goal still belongs to Caitlin Dill. Mason Strom, he's not too happy about why the whistle, I can presume. Looking for an explanation from the ref. We get back underway as the face-off won by the Friars.
Oddly enough, that's not even the same official that blew that play dead.
Probably just looking for the explanation. And onward we go. That puck just slid right through the slot. Giglione and McGuire were just tangled up, battling for position. They battle again. McGuire trying to reverse it, but it's taken away by the Friars. Put up the boards to the point. Kennedy has it. Long wrister, and that one sails high off the glass. Kept alive. Long wrist shot steered aside Stockbridge. Kennedy will fire off the wall. That goes wide. Maybe Stockbridge got a piece. A long shot gets blocked. And finally Glenbrook can get out of the zone. They'll dump it towards the goal. Kennedy up the wall. She'll shoot it off the boards and out. No icing here as the linesman waves it off. Carried back here by Glenbrook. Zhang tried to drag towards the middle but lost the puck. Then a long shot from the point gets blocked. And Fenwick clears as far as their bench. A play off the wall. Puck finds Zhang. Cross ice pass, but no one was there. Now Fenwick moving the other way. They've got numbers. They try to walk it in, and a good defensive effort there by Laughlin. That was Sophia Berg trying to get by the defender. Now Julia Matke shoots it in. Board battle. Dill comes away with it, drags around one, gets it on net, and a stick save made. Puck cleared up the boards, not out, kept by Matke. But then pestered, and the puck taken away. Here's Zhang with it, one-on-one the other way. Zhang dips the shoulder, backhand shot, and it's too high.
From my angle, that might have caught a little bit of that crossbar.
I think I'm with you there, Dylan. I think it just got the absolute slight part. It was so hard to tell.
Collective O from the Glenbrook parents. That was a close call. A good look there for Maria Zhang for Glenbrook. So they're still looking for their first goal. 7 minutes to play here in the second period. 1-0 Fenwick on the goal by Dill. Down low, centering pass off a skate. Kept in there by Matke. Now they battle for it along the boards. They're going to have to regroup. Here's McMahon with it at center for Fenwick. Long wrister on net. Handled easily by Stockbridge. Hansen will dump it in. Bernardi chasing after it. We'll go D to D. Skipped away from Ledoux. Nagorski's got it for Glenbrook. Trying to fend off the defender. Bouncing puck. They whack away at it. And finally it gets out to center. Nagorski dumps it in and she'll go off for a change. Fenwick. Mulvihill has it. She shoots it in. And icing whistle against the Friars. They experience the excitement of high school hockey at the United Center on Wednesday, March 13th, as the Amateur Hockey Association of Illinois and the Chicago Blackhawks proudly present the 2024 Illinois State High School Hockey Championships in partnership with Richard Group. Catch 3 thrilling championship matchups showcasing the talent of Illinois' rising hockey stars. Secure your tickets now at blackhawks.com/HS Championships. After that icing by Fenwick, the draw is going to be deep in their own zone. And once again, we've got the Friars head coach, Mason Strom, looking for some information on what the calls have been from the referee. Fenwick is trying to get their line change completed.
Yeah, that's the second time the officials have been a little bit tight about the line changes.
Wonder if there was some question on whether they were allowed to or not, but as far as I know, we're not playing pro-style icing where you can't change.
Correct.
Bernardi's pass is picked off by Rosen. She's got speed into the zone. Rosen looking to center right through the crease and didn't connect with the intended target as Matthias back the other way. Fenwick moves in. Berg behind the cage. Wraparound, stuff shot, save, Stockbridge. She hung on to it. Now Stockbridge getting over to that post just in the nick of time. Berg using that long reach, almost had the wraparound goal. Got a pretty good shot away.
Berg's created a couple nice chances tonight. I think she'll get rewarded eventually.
She tries a shot off the draw that's deflected and blocked. Puck is turned over again. Close with it. Puts on the brakes in the corner, then swept it back towards Dill. Dill being pestered by Roth. Close, reaching for the puck. Now Rosen's got it. Rosen flings one cross ice. Taken back by Fenwick. Dill with the shot. Stick save is made. Corner battle. Fenwick comes over with the puck. Centering pass cut off there by Roth. Four and a half minutes to play here in the second period. Fenwick still hanging on to the 1-0 lead. Brajkovic had to dump it in as Rosen was changing, otherwise it would have been offside. Back the other way they go. It's Giglione with a chip and chase to the corner. Got some support and a centering pass that's off a skate. Puck is loose. Glenbrook still hasn't cleared it. A turnaround try is blocked. And finally, the puck gets out.
Yeah, guys, just like last game, we're coming down to the end of the second period with the higher seed with a 1-goal lead. But remember, Barrington got 2 in that final minute.
Late in periods, that's a big momentum swinger if you can score a goal late in a period. Here's Hansen for Glenbrook. Dumping it in behind the net. Kennedy spun it up the boards. This won't get out. Now it's gummed up along the wall. And finally Fenwick able to clear the zone. Giglione picking up some speed through center. Trying to get around the defender, and that's swept away. Puck chase to the end boards. That's going to be a penalty. As one of the Friars was knocked over. That was Rose Smiley trying to dig for the puck. And she was pushed down. Penalty called. Friars will go back to the power play. Cross-checking, the call.
Yeah, similar one to the one we saw in Fenwick earlier. It's not intentional, but you're coming in with speed and your stick is high, and all of a sudden you're sending somebody to the ice. And Anna Matthias there was even checking on the Fenwick skater to make sure she was okay.
Power play here for the Friars. 3 minutes to go here in period 2. Puck gets out of the zone. Scooped up there by Messersmith. Bank pass. Finds Berg. Berg cutting in. That was defended well by McGuire. Now Hansen able to clear the zone.
Yeah, I believe this is the first full power play that the PK of Glenbrook is facing. They didn't let up a single power play goal all regular season. 16 games, 0 power play goals allowed. So they are very impressive in the craft of killing a penalty.
That's as good as it gets on the PK. That's nails. And they've got it gummed up along the wall, and Glenbrook has no problem with this. Finally, it's pushed free. Comes out to the front and covered by Stockbridge.
And Luke, if you want to look at the entire season for Glenbrook, not just the regular season, but if you want to include the tiering in that, they only allowed 1 power play goal against. So their PK 96.3% on the entire season.
I don't even think I've ever gotten that on a math test, Dylan.
That's very, very impressive.
96.3, one of my favorite radio stations growing up.
Oh, yeah?
There you go.
Pop hits.
Glenbrook comes away with the puck off the draw. We'll try to get something going shorthanded. Bernardi's got it now for Fenwick. Banks it off the wall. She'll find Giglione. Giglione walking in. Around the defense. Oh, and then she's pushed off course, but then able to get to the puck. Rose Smiley chasing after it. Players converge in the corner. Then it comes free to the point. Bernardi sends it across. Ledoux tees up a shot, and it's blocked. Rolls on goal, and Stockbridge will hold.
Right idea there, just unfortunate bounce of the puck. And Fenwick is really setting up the power play. They're starting to set up a lot better. One thing I noticed, all game they've been trying to send it to the crease, but they have nobody present. If they start getting somebody in the low slot around that area just to tap it by Stockbridge, this could be a completely different game.
Friars control once more off the draw, but an errant pass allows Glenbrook to steal and clear. 1:27 to go in the period, and 10 seconds to go on this power play. If Fenwick can hurry, they might have one more power play chance in them. McMahon over the line. Tries a shot. That's blocked. Roth will get it ahead, and Glenbrook back to full strength. Here's Rosen into the line. Over the line with speed. Shoots on a save made by Reichley.
Really nice release for 2-9 in white and purple.
It's been a minute since Reichley's used her glove. I think she wasn't exactly prepared to use it there, but a good save nonetheless.
Ledoux up the boards. Nobody home for the Friars. Dill off the bench trying to steal the puck back. 40 seconds to go in the period. Neutral zone battle. Dill trying to get around the checks. Dill fighting for it with Roth, but Roth's going to win the puck. Lifts it off the glass, but not all the way out. But then she got some help from her teammate. Another board battle as we get down to the final 10 seconds of this second period. A long shot blocked. And that's going to do it. There's the buzzer. Signaling the end of play in the second period. We have just a lone goal from the first period. That was Caitlin Dill. And her unassisted strike is the only scoring we've had all night so far. Friars are going to take a 1-0 lead into the locker room. And before we head to the break, remind you one more time, experience the excitement of high school hockey at the United Center on Wednesday, March 13th, as the Amateur Hockey Association of Illinois and the Chicago Blackhawks proudly present the 2024 Illinois State High School Hockey Championships in partnership with Richard Group. Catch 3 thrilling championship matchups showcasing the talent of Illinois' rising hockey stars. Secure your tickets now at blackhawks.com/HSChampionships. So, Luke, what do you think it's going to take for Glenbrook to break through this Friar defense and get on the board and change this hockey game?
I think what they're doing a great job of is getting that first skater into the zone, but when it's Amanda Rosen or Zhang taking a shot, they have nobody who's crashing the net. Start throwing it lower on Reichle. She hasn't been tested too many times on the lower pads, and that'll create rebounds, and start trying to bring numbers. You got to hustle your heart off. I mean, a trip to the UC on the line, I'm sure they're already doing that as it is, but you really got to make sure it shows in this final period.
No doubt about it. Fenwick doing their best to create chances as well. They've got the one goal from Dill, but other than that, it seems like Glenbrook has done a pretty good job of closing down on them. And in turn, I feel like what you just said about Glenbrook, you can kind of say the same thing for Fenwick, even though they've got the lead.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And I think both these defenses are canceling out a great offense. I mean, I think except for one matchup all season between these two teams, everyone has been low scoring, and the goaltending and defense is clearly showing why.
We'll find out who's going to go to state. We've got 15 minutes of game time left in this one after 2 periods of play. It's Fenwick 1 and Glenbrook nothing here in the state semifinals. We'll take a break, but we won't be back. It won't be too long until we're back here on the SHL Network. Stick around. We're here live at the Edge Ice Arena in Bensonville for the girls' state semifinals. 15 minutes is all that's left between Fenwick and a trip to the United Center, but if Glenbrook has it their way, they'll get this thing tied up. We've got a 1-0 Fenwick Friar lead. The only goal of the game scored by Caitlin Dill all the way back in the first period. It has been a bit of a defensive struggle here, Luke, with not a lot of scoring chances to be had.
Yeah, got to find more presence in the crease for sure.
Let's throw it down to Dylan as he's on the Fenwick bench.
Hey guys, I'm here with assistant coach Sarah Stedman. Coach, you guys have a 1-0 lead. You're 2-2 against these guys in the season, and now in the biggest meeting, you guys are one period away from going to the United Center. How are you guys feeling about the third?
I think we're really excited about the third. We got a good attitude on the ice. I can see my players making faces at me right now. We play our best when we're really loose and excited and having fun, and I think we're going to do really well in the third.
Your leading point scorer, Caitlin Dill, has the only goal of the game for either team. What can you say about what she's meant to this program?
Caitlin's a huge part of this program. She actually broke her wrist, a few months ago, and having her back, she came back for our last playoff game. We didn't even know she was going to come back, and honestly, having her kind of switches up a lot of the momentum that our team has, and she's a huge part of what we're able to do, honestly.
Listen, to lead the team in points and be injured for part of the season says something. Thank you very much. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Guys, best of luck.
Thanks, Dylan. Yeah, that's huge. It's very impressive when you see the determination of these athletes. Anytime anybody goes through an injury, it's tough, but to battle back and go through it, it's hard work to rehab. Anybody that's ever been hurt, just getting back to feeling yourself again, it takes time and it takes work, and it's a testament to the work that's put in to get back to the game and play at a high level.
I don't know about you, Chris and Dylan, but I'm feeling really excited about what will come out of this third period.
Yeah, same. We're in for a good ending here.
Should be a good one. We're underway here in the third. Fenwick in black, Glenbrook in white. Friars lead it 1-0. Glenbrook, they've had their chances in this game, just haven't been able to break through just yet. McGuire dumps it in. Now a turnover as Fenwick is trying to sweep the puck up the boards. Now they battle for it. Hansen's got it. Hansen centered, blocked away. Puck loose in the slot. Now McGuire from the point. Didn't have a good lane to shoot through, then put it towards the goal. It was pinged around off of a couple of legs. And cleared ahead. Rose Smiley couldn't handle the puck. Glenbrook's right back into the O zone. A board battle near side of the rink. Hansen comes over to try to keep the play alive. Extended shift here for the forwards on Glenbrook. And Fenwick takes the puck away, and they're able to clear it out of the zone. Roth has it for Glenbrook. A bank pass. And it was picked off. Now Messersmith's got it. She tried to get by a couple. Now Dill from the backhand, and it's in and out of the glove, and then Stockbridge able to reel it in and get the whistle.
If you're Glenbrook, Dill's a great player, of course, but you'll take those shots on the backhand from at least a distance away. And here's a look at that puck that almost got tipped towards the near side of the net, and then the backhand there. You know, Stockbridge is a great goaltender. Third best save percentage in the Metro Girls Hockey League with a 9.21 through the tiering and regular season combined. So I don't think she'll have much of an issue with a lot of the shots that are coming from outside the danger zone for sure.
Good confident save there. Not a lot of shots, though, in this game for either team, so it could be a little bit tricky sometimes for a goaltender when you're not seeing a ton of shots. You got to really lock in and focus on the game. Sometimes that can be hard when you're not seeing that much rubber off of your gear.
You know, it's a similar motto to when a backup comes fresh into the game because they haven't, I mean, of course, it's a slight difference, but the goaltender hasn't faced any opportunities in quite a long time, and they're almost kind of frozen trying to make their first moves, getting back into the groove of things. It definitely makes a difference not having any reps for a while.
Shots on goal so far, 11-9 in favor of Fenwick. And Fenwick's a team that they're used to averaging about 28 shots on goal per game, and they're not on pace to get to that mark. Long shot from Zhang, fluttered wide after it was deflected. Rosen tried to take that puck away from the scrum, but then was angled off of it. Dumped in by Zhang. Fenwick to it. Rolled up the wall and deflected out of there. Matthias now. Cross ice to Hansen. Then on to Rosen. Chips it by the defender. Rosen trying to regain the puck on almost like a pass to herself, but wasn't able to come up with it. Now it's McMahon with it. Chipped up the wall, but not by Hansen. Now Nagorski's got it, trying to center for Rosen. That's blocked off. And rescued out of there by the Friars. That's Bernardi.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was a real smart play by Rose Smiley. She was about to hop over the boards, and Fenwick was about to touch it up. That would have been a too many men penalty. Luckily, she was aware of the situation and stayed beyond.
Yeah, that's key. That's the last penalty any hockey team ever wants to take as a too many men penalty. Here's a shot off a turnover and a save by Stockbridge. A good look there for Molly Wunderlich, trying to capitalize on a turnover, but she was denied. Faceoff will stay inside the Glenbrook zone. About 4 minutes have gone by here in the first period. D-to-D pass. Here's Kennedy with a look at the net and a save by Stockbridge. She saw it all the way into the glove.
Yeah, clear lane right at the chest. Stockbridge. Only risky thing that could really come out of that is coughing up a rebound. She did not even let that happen, so well played.
All over that one. Another face-off win for Fenwick. Kennedy will try another shot. Deflected on goal and a save by Stockbridge. That was not as easy of a save.
Oh, yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth there, Chris. I was just about to mention similar scenario, but how about a redirection a good 5-6 feet in front of you? Still got it in the logo there and was able to cover with the glove in time.
Yeah, that puck was dipping and diving down towards the goaltender, and she's able to hang on to it. And they battle along the wall for the puck. Ooh, it skipped in front, and having to glove that one, Stockbridge.
Yeah, it's been a busy minute for Stockbridge, to say the least. The sophomore, also one of the many players on this team who plays for the Glenview Stars.
Another face-off will be in the offensive zone here for Fenwick. They would love to take the pressure off themselves with an insurance goal here in the third period. This has been as tight of a game as you would expect between a number 2 and a number 3 seed that split 4 games in the regular season. Face-off win by Fenwick. Off the draw, that shot blocked as El Close tried to get it right towards the net.
Chris, we talked about it last game too, how for the past, 12 years, the Girls State Championship has been the number 1 seed beating the number 2 seed in the final. Any seed 3 or lower hasn't been to the game at the United Center since 2011.
Yeah, just a crazy stat there. Fenwick, they're hoping they can continue that trend of the number 2 seeds getting to the title game, but obviously, a chance off of a loose puck, just kind of got knocked towards the goal. Didn't look like much was happening there until the puck kicked free and went towards the goal. Now Rosen had it lost in her skates, taken away by Dill. Dill moving into the offensive zone. Her shot deflects and hits the glass.
Well played by Hansen there. She's coming right off the bench. Has to get prepared for that one-on-one right away.
That's being aware and alert and ready to react.
That's Matthias, pardon me.
Now Matthias has the puck. Looking up ice. Her pass is stolen away by Ledoux and dumped in. In behind the net, Matthias put it up the boards. Nagorski skating through center. Into the offensive zone. Nagorski trying to get something going here for Glenbrook. Puck is stolen away by Mulvihill. Long pass finds McMahon. McMahon steps into the zone, shoots one, stick save Stonebridge. She gets her own rebound. McMahon cycles down low towards Mulvihill. Pestered by Nagorski and taken away. Glenbrook will look to break out of the zone. Nagorski carries it out herself, gets the red line and chips it in. Scooped up Ledoux, put it off the boards, not out. Here's a long wrister, that's blocked and cleared out of there. Laughlin, long pass. That was knocked away by Bernardi. Now a bank pass finds Hansen to Nagorski. Walking in, back hitter, it's deflected in, they score! That was meant to be a centering pass. It hit the back checker and deflected into the net. And a funny bounce has made this a brand new hockey game. It's 1-1.
Oh, we need to get a bench reaction on this replay here. But first, let's take a look at what happened there. And that is just unfortunate for Giglione. That's not what she's trying to do. And credits to a great effort on the back check. But she's trying to scrap the puck away, and it does not hit the part of the stick she expected. And now look at this bench reaction. They go berserk.
Yeah, I'm pretty close to the Glenbrook bench here, and as soon as that puck went over the line, my eyes shifted to the bench. I wanted to see that reaction, and boy, did it not disappoint.
It's Claire Nagorski's goal, and we're all even at 1. She spoils the shutout bid for Reichel. She had one shutout earlier this season and will not get one tonight. Here is Hansen. She put it in deep. There's Rosen with it now. Rosen centered, and that's off the mark. Puck is kept in there by Matthias, but then taken away by Sophia Berg. Over the line, Berg. Pulls up at the corner, slips through the D, gets to the middle. Oh, and it just rolled out of her reach. Now it's Zhang back the other way. Maria Zhang. And lost the puck. Oh, and that was nearly another miscue for Fenwick. Long wrister goes wide of the cage. Now the puck to the corner, Fenwick zone. They battle for it. Close, lost balance as she was getting to the puck. And now Berg has to come over and help out and get that puck out. 6.5 minutes to play. We're all knotted up. 1-1. Messersmith shoots, kicked out of there by Stockbridge. Back the other way they come. Matthias will dump it in. Fenwick clears back to center. Picked up by Tate Roth. Brajkovic, near side boards, lost the puck. Fenwick trying to get something going the other way, but the pass skipped off of Giglione's stick. Now Nagorski across. That pass didn't connect. Fenwick clears it into the bench. We get a whistle stopping play. Experience the excitement of high school hockey at the United Center on Wednesday, March 13th, as the Amateur Hockey Association of Illinois and the Chicago Blackhawks proudly present the 2024 State High School Hockey Championships in partnership with Richard Group. Catch 3 thrilling championship matchups showcasing the talent of Illinois' rising hockey stars. Secure your tickets now at blackhawks.com/HS Championships. 5:31 to go. 1-1 the score. Rosen wins the puck on the offensive zone draw for Glenbrook. Long wrister Roth blocked in front. Loose shot and a save made by Reichley. That was Zhang who picked up the loose puck in front and had a good look at the net, and now we're going to have an offside play. Either offside or it hit the Friar bench, but regardless, the faceoff's going to be in the same spot.
Guys, I think ever since Glenbrook scored the game-tying goal, you could feel a tension here inside the Edge Ice Arena that we weren't feeling before. Fenwick, in spite of just leading by 1, it really looked like they were feeling themselves and feeling confident that they are going to be the team that comes away with the win here, but this could really go either way.
Here's Zhang dangling in, shoots one off the post, and a follow-up try punched wide. An inch away from tying the game was Maria Zhang. She's got the puck again, walks to the middle, fires, and a safe rebound. Rosen couldn't get it by Reichley.
Rosen got a stick on that. I believe that was Reichley who still got to the post to make the stop. We're going to need a replay on that. Oh, my gosh.
Biggest save of the game. Here's Roth now. And the biggest flurry of the game here from Glenbrook. They tie the game. Suddenly they can taste a lead. They haven't gotten it yet, though. Zhang circling, giving her teammates time to complete a line change. Long pass to Claire Nagorski. She's got McGuire going to the net. Long shot, and that's gobbled up. Reichley will not give a rebound.
To better off your previous point, Dylan, about how you can feel the tension, you can hear it over in these stands. I mean, these parents and fans you can feel the anxiety evaporating off of them.
Everybody's locked in, eyes on the ice. Excitement, but not too much excitement. Just hoping for something good to happen for their team. Now it's taken here by Nagorski, looking up ice. The pass eludes her teammate, Bisciola. Now Fenwick trying to move back the other way. Berg looking for Dill. Fires it off the board. Stick save, and the rebound is caromed up into the protective netting. We'll get a stoppage with 3:32 to go here in the third. 1-1. Man, we just missed the tree just by 1 second.
Wow. Yeah.
But we won't get to do that one tonight. 3:32 to go here. All tied up at 1. Goal scorers are Dill and Nagorski. And now we're kind of getting into next goal wins territory. With just under 4 minutes to go in this third period. Centering pass is blocked. Backhand shot off the chest protector. Then it lays loose before Stockbridge held it. Lifting a backhander there was Hallberg. She's trying to go short side, and not a bad idea there by Morgan Hallberg.
Yeah, not at all. You never know if Stockbridge is going to lose her edge on that post there. And this is a pressurizing moment for this Glenbrook team that is incredibly young. 8 of the 17 skaters are freshmen. So they're not exactly used to this high school state semis feel.
Sometimes that can be a good thing.
That's true.
You don't know what to expect. You just go out there and play. Here's Rosen, one of those freshmen. Drops it back. Long shot. Score! A one-time blast by Hansen. And for the first time tonight, Glenbrook has the lead.
Unbelievable. We've seen Rosen look for that drop pass a couple of times tonight, but nothing's going to compare to that one, leaving a wide open slot shot for her teammate, Cammie Hansen. And the shot placement. Oh my gosh, you could put a pin up in the top left corner and she would have still struck it. Unbelievable shot.
And guys, you don't see slap shots like that a lot on the one-timer in high school hockey, boys or girls. That was a thing of beauty.
Just a blistering rocket of a shot. And now we're down to the final 2:45, and Glenbrook has a 2-1 lead. We saw the reaction of the Glenbrook bench, and Coach Hamlin kind of looked relieved more than he did excited after that goal went in, and now he went right back to pacing around behind that Glenbrook bench.
Almost like a Larry Bird reaction when Jordan hit that one shot. If some of you know what I'm talking about, where he just kept a straight face because you know what? The Friars still got time.
Yeah, it's not over yet. Glenbrook has the puck. It's stolen away by the Friars. Here's Dill. Caitlin Dill chips it down low, looking to center, nobody home. And Glenbrook takes the puck back, and they'll clear it all the way down. This is going to go the length. Icing is the call. We'll remind you one last time to experience the excitement of high school hockey at the United Center on Wednesday, March 13th, as the Amateur Hockey Association of Illinois and the Chicago Blackhawks proudly present the 2024 Illinois State High School Hockey Championships in partnerships with Richard Group. Catch 3 thrilling championship matchups showcasing the talent of Illinois' rising hockey stars. Secure your tickets now at blackhawks.com/HS Championships.
Guys, Cammie Hansen, the junior from GBS, the go-ahead goal all season long, regular season and otherwise. Just 2 goals and an assist for 3 total points. That is perhaps the biggest goal of her hockey career.
No better time to score a goal than a game like this. That's just clutch.
Let's see how Fenwick uses their chess pieces here. No timeout yet, and there it is with 93 seconds left.
Yeah, they wasted no time. They didn't play any games waiting for the refs to get lined up. They want the timeout right now. Let's get some strategy going. Get the horses you want ready to go. 1:33 to go in period 3. And speaking of horses, it's the Barrington Phillies awaiting the winner of this game for next week's state championship showdown at the UC.
Yeah, both of these teams have great defenses. I'm excited to see how they'll play against Barrington on the big stage, because we mentioned earlier that offense, the Gorbatenko sisters, Ella Pukala, they are no joke. So you got to have some sort of spark at the United Center with your defense, and we're already seeing that here. Both defenses are all over the crease, not a lot of chances, and I mean, 2 of the 3 goals have been perhaps beyond the tops of the circles. Just good shots.
Excellent shots.
Yeah, good's an understatement.
Still, like those top shelf shots are just going to be blistered into my memory. Like, yeah, the Dill shot was an absolute snipe, and then the go-ahead goal there by Hansen, just a rocket to the top corner. That's what you want to see as just a hockey fan. As goals like that, it's really fun to watch. We're down to 93 seconds left in regulation of this one. A chance to play for the state title is on the line, and Glenbrook is oh so close. They trailed 1-0 after 2. And now with a pair of third period goals, are close to pulling it off and getting a bid in the title game.
And some of the Glenbrook players down by their bench pumping up their crowd. And it has been a great crowd for these 2 games here tonight. And boy, have we got a good game here.
Should add, Cameron Hansen had that go-ahead goal. She had an assist on the Claire Nagorski goal to get the game tied up, so just a huge pair of points there for Cammie Hansen. Puck is dropped, and we're back underway. Fenwick has the puck. They'll move up ice. Oh, the pass was right towards Berg, but she didn't see it coming, and it's going to be icing against Fenwick. That pass slid right by her blade, but she was looking up ice, and the pass was coming from behind.
And the Fenwick parents being told to settle down by the referee after complaining about that icing call.
I think it's the right call there. You just, in the moment, as a parent or as a fan, you're going to be hoping that's the call, and they just did not get what they wanted there.
Fenwick chasing after the puck. Rosen trying to waste some time along the boards. Finally, it's carried out of there by Berg. A long pass hit Dillon the skate.
That'll be no icing.
There goes the goaltender.
When we're down to the final minute of play here in the third period. Fenwick pressuring, trying to get the game tying goal. Centering pass is picked off, and it's cleared out of there. They're going to have to chase after it. Riley Evans. No icing. Good pressure there by Rosen. Evans down to her, falls down. Now Rosen takes the puck away, looking for the empty netter. Pass is blocked, and Fenwick gets it out. Here's Dill, chips it by Roth, but Roth will regain composure and get to the puck. She'll send it all the way down. They're going to have to hurry to get that puck.
That might roll in
to the net. Icing.
My gosh.
Wow.
And they need to stop the clock. They need to add about 4 seconds back to that clock. It was at 16 when the whistle blew.
And talk about a cinematic puck there.
I had no thought in my mind that was going to have any chance of getting on goal when it was first, I don't know, around the blue line, and then it just kept squibbing and squibbing and squibbing, and it was about 6 inches away from the post. And I think we got a Glenbrook timeout now.
Let's see what they reset the time. Up 16 on the dot, Dylan. You are a mastermind.
Guys, I don't fool around.
Dylan Ward earning his keep rink side. Good eye there. As the teams talk strategy, we get a look at the Glenbrook bench. Get everybody a little bit of rest. Focus on getting to the loose pucks. Have to be. That's just what I'm guessing that Coach Steve Hamlin's relaying to the troops. Don't allow any open looks. Clear the rebounds. And for Fenwick, I wonder what they're cooking up. The whiteboard is out. They've got to draw up the formula for a game-tying goal.
And they're not messing around with the line they have out there either. I bet you they're trying to draw up something for Dill here.
And I wonder if Fenwick is appreciative of Glenbrook for taking a timeout, because it gives them another timeout to talk things over in the biggest situation of the season for them so far.
Yeah, they already burned theirs with 1:33 to go, and now they get an opportunity to draw something up with just 16 seconds left on the clock. Glenbrook trying to be the first team since 2011 to make it to the state championship as a 3 seed or lower.
I still can't believe that stat exists.
It's crazy. 2011, number 3 Lake Forest beat number 2 New Trier. Here's the draw. We're back underway. Fenwick's got the puck. Centered. Out to the point. Evans with a shot. Save. Rebound is loose. Another try. The shot. It's blocked away. 5 seconds to go. Fenwick frantically trying to get it on the goal. And it rolls behind the cage. There's the buzzer. And Glenbrook is going to the UC. A mob scene at the Glenbrook net as Casey Stockbridge and the Glenbrook defense able to thwart a last-second flurry by Fenwick. They hang on to a 2-1 lead, and they've got a date with the Phillies next week.
Gotta credit Fenwick. They did just about everything in their power tonight. And we were treated with a heck of a matchup, but especially a heck of a third period.
There was not much doing there for Glenbrook until They finally broke through with just a fluky play. Sometimes you throw a pass towards the net. It was supposed to be a centering pass on a 2-on-1, and the back checker trying to block the pass just put it into her own net by accident. And then all of a sudden you get some momentum, and Glenbrook comes away with the go-ahead goal. We've got Dylan Ward down at ice level there with Cammie Hansen. Take it away, Dylan.
Guys, here with the game-winning goal scorer, Cammie Hansen. Beautiful one-timer, real late in the second period, or the third period, to get the second goal of the game. Walk me through the play.
We just got it down the ice. We came into their offensive zone, and I called for it and just hammered it home, top left.
You guys come in here. This is Fenwick's home rink. You guys are a visiting team, down 1-0 heading into the third period. You guys came out firing in the third. What was said in the locker room during the intermission?
We want this more than them.
Yeah. Simple enough. We'll see you at the United Center. Congratulations. Guys, back to you.
They surely played like they wanted it more in that third period, coming up with the clutch, game-tying, and go-ahead goals. How about that game from Cammie Hansen? Assist on that first goal, and then scores the game winner, and Glenbrook is going off to state. And we look at the final totals. A great performance by the All-State goaltender Casey Stockbridge, turning away 16 of 17 Friar shots. And Fenwick, they had a great effort tonight, but they were only able to break through just once, and their season comes to an end.
And the emotions, as you can tell on the screen.
That's always tough, especially for the seniors. You feel for the senior players. This is their last game, and they didn't know it when they came to the rink. They knew it could be a possibility, but you just don't know when your run is going to end, and this time it does for a very good Fenwick squad. But Glenbrook's moving on, and they are going to have a powerhouse Barrington Phillies team to go up against at the UC, the defending champs. Glenbrook trying to win their first title since 2017. Before we get out of here, we have to recognize our awesome production crew led by Jimmy the Wiz Olson, our camera operators, our Butch Connolly, Matt Budin, and Matt Freeman. We had Gerard Boris as technical support for the broadcast, and you guys did a bang-up job all night calling the action. We had Dylan Ward calling the first game, and he was rinkside for this one tonight. Luke, it was fun calling the game with you, Luke Jordan. And for everybody else I mentioned, my name's Chris Dubiel, thanking you for tuning in tonight to the girls' semifinals. Once again, it's Glenbrook 2, Fenwick 1. The state championship is set. Barrington versus Glenbrook next week at the UC. Till then, so long, everybody.